And I know Joni Mitchell's voice and how she uses it, technically. And I know tonsillitis too frequently, sadly. And I know becoming obsessed with one musician and listening repeatedly. And I know that I need you and that you need me considerably. And I know seeing the children run freely, running out of breath, running after me. And I know the sound of summer horses running. And I know the singular fridge freezer, and I secretly wonder where the turkey will go. Assembling the leftovers in a practical order. You know, because I eat leftovers until there is nothing left over. Because I eat leftovers until there is nothing left over. Because I eat leftovers until there is nothing left over. Because I eat leftovers until there is nothing left over. You know. Because I eat leftovers until there is nothing left over. Because I eat leftovers until there is absolutely nothing left over. Because I eat leftovers until there is nothing left over.
King Hannah. Last time I saw you was in a basement in Brighton during the Great Escape.
Oh wow!
That was a total different vibe from this.
Yeah.
In the woods, at Best Kept Secret.
Yeah.
How important is a venue or a surroundings or a space for you as far as your music is concerned?
I think it's pretty important, actually.
Yeah.
never been asked that question before, but when there's like a crowd and you're all into it together and it's like one big room, it's the best feeling ever. So, yeah, it's important.
Yes, it is. And all the and you are situated, or you come from actually from Liverpool? Are
Yeah.
still based there? Is it?
Yeah, I'm still based there. I'm from Liverpool. Hannah's from North Wales.
So
But
I'm
we
Welsh.
met in Liverpool.
Good singers from Wales, huh?
Yeah.
Good singing and culture.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Cool country.
But is there a Liverpool? Is there an interesting musical scene going on that you feel connected to?
We don't feel connected to one at all, really. No. And it felt like that way from the start, didn't it?
Yeah.
When we started playing, we played a few shows, and we quickly kind of thought this isn't going to get us to where we want to be. So we went into the studio then and started trying to write songs that would take us there rather than the scene in Liverpool, because we never really. I mean, there are bands in Liverpool, but we never felt a part of it really.
No.
But also, so we did gigs in Liverpool. We thought, okay, let's now go make music. And as soon as that happened, COVID came.
Ah.
So, any scene that was present at that time really quickly disappeared.
Yes.
So I guess the opportunity to then become part of the Liverpool scene just completely went.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
But I heard you say something about going into the studio, and there's not much of a DIY thing going on in Liverpool, is there? Not that you are aware of.
Not that we're aware
Not that
of.
we're aware
No.
of, no.
No, it feels very small, and it feels. It's very. Manchester is very close, and there are.
Is that good or is that bad?
No, I mean it's good for Manchester, where it's
Yeah.
a lot of bands just skip Liverpool completely, and Liverpool's quite a notoriously hard place to sell tickets to and the bigger bands.
And how did you guys get together? Was there a musical common ground from which you built this up?
Yeah, so I started working in a bar that Hannah was working in, and that's how we met.
Yeah.
And
But working in a bar is one thing, but standing and touring together is another.
yeah, I mean we became really good friends, didn't we? And then
Yeah.
we started to we liked the same music. Back
Yeah.
then it was a little bit more folky, I guess. It was
Yeah.
like Laura Marlin was a big one at the start, but this was going back like 10 years. And then our music tastes have grown together, so that's how it feels anyway.
If you look at the first album and the second, Big Swimmer, would you say that it builds on the first one? Does it work like that, or is it that you start off from scratch? Because I read somewhere that this was basically also based on more of a road trip that you had in the USA. Is that correct? It's more Americana sound.
Yeah, I think it's the second. I mean, both albums I think are very different. I think you can hear our natural growth in them. We don't write songs well ahead of time, and then think, oh, maybe that'll go in the album one day. That will happen down the line. But for these two albums, that didn't happen. It was more like, okay, we have 9 months to write an album, go, and then what came out happened to be all about America, or a lot about America. If that answers your question.
Yeah, well, this is I think very interesting, because you keep on the themes of an album. Sometimes people don't really think about themes; they just have songs.
Yeah.
And then you start talking about it, and you realize perhaps it does have a
Exactly.
theme.
That's exactly how it happened, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's always
there was
like
no plan
Yeah,
there was no concept. I mean, there was
No.
obviously a plan to make the album, but
there's always like a common thread of like really kind of normal moments in life that we like to write about. Yeah.
And the process of writing, how does it work? Do you both work together, or do you come up with a lyrical idea and you fill in the musical, or do you just
no,
work
it's
together?
completely separate.
Oh yes.
So Craig will write songs, I write songs, and then we show each other them. And then from there we'll go, oh, that's great, yeah, let me add to it.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. They're completely separate.
Okay, but you come up with lyrical ideas as well.
Yeah.
Okay, it works like that.
Yeah, it's kind of yeah.
Oh.
I mean, the majority of the songs are written by Hannah, but there are a few on there that I have written.
Yes. If you, what type of venues are you playing currently? Because it's a very busy schedule. So Istanbul, wherever you go, you're all over Europe.
Yeah.
It's
a
feels
mix,
like
isn't
work.
it?
Is it? They always say like it beats working for a living. Is it true?
Yeah. I mean, it's the best. It's the best job in the world. You know, we love it. We're playing a lot of different venues, aren't we? So
Yeah.
there are we've played a lot around Europe now, in like Germany and the Netherlands and France. So those shows are bigger, but then we went to Finland, and then we're going to Poland and there a little bit. So it's kind of, we're trying to build everything up everywhere.
And there's the audience is growing also. There are more people coming. The
Yeah,
songs.
definitely.
Yeah.
It feels that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely feels
Yeah.
like it's going in the right direction.
Yeah. That's up.
The music is very visual, I would say. Also, there's a visual aspect to the songs. Is that also very important to you? Is a song good when you can also create like visions with it?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah. I mean,
I think a lot of the songwriters we love are also storytellers within their music.
Yeah.
So like
John Prine,
Bill Callahan.
Yeah.
These kind of people. I mean, they write about very...
Neil Young, of course. Also.
Neil Young, of course, yeah. So we like to try and do our version of that, don't we? And we try and focus on little small details that will paint a big picture.
Yeah.
I think the show is also very interesting to look at because you come over more as a stoic on stage, and yet there's always this spark going. So it's always keeps the audience, focused.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it's good to know. Thanks.
Hey, and is touring good for the creative process? Does it being on the road and seeing different landscapes, meeting new people? Is that good for the writing process?
It must be.
It must be, yeah.
It must be, yeah. It must be subconsciously, all taking it in. But we don't sit down and consciously write about tours or past event or moments that happened on tours. But it's got to be, and we listen to a lot of music on tour, and you meet people who say, "Oh, listen to this band" or whatever, and then
Sharon Van Etten, obviously.
Yeah,
Sharon Van Etten, yeah.
that band might influence a song later down the line. Stuff like that.
You never know where it comes from.
You never know where it comes from.
It might hit you just like.
Exactly. Yeah. Lyrically, it's quite good actually.
Are you also, thinking about the spirit of the time and how your music fits in the spirit of time? Because a song like New York, being in New York and decide to do nothing, it's like, basically for me, it says a lot about the time that we're living in. FOMO, fear of missing out, having to be everywhere at the same time, if possible.
Yeah, I never thought of it like that.
No.
That's cool. I never thought of it like that.
No, I thought it was basically captured the spirit of the time that we're living in. Always on the run, always going somewhere. We're in a busy city, there's so much to do, and let's decide to do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought of it like that. No.
What were your thoughts about it? Can you elaborate on that?
I don't know. I think it's just because in New York, the best thing to do is to just sit. Our favourite thing to do, well, it's not our favourite thing, but we love to just sit on a bench in Central Park and chat.
Watch the world go by.
Watch the world go by. Listen to people's stories as they go past you. And one person is very, very different to the next person.
And what's happening next after this tour in July? I think in August even there are a couple of dates planned.
Yeah.
Then you head back to the studio?
Well, we'll start writing in our bedrooms and stuff.
It works like that, separate, and then working on...
That's exactly how it happens.
Yeah, we don't go to like the studio to write. It's a very like...
And when you bring your material in the studio, is it like a demo phase? Is it like that, or is it already more of a... Is it a structured song already? Or
it's very structured. When we get to the studio, it's done. It's complete.
Okay.
Everybody knows their parts. It's very, very, very well rehearsed. And that we do it that way because we have a very limited time in the studio because studios are so expensive.
Yeah.
So, you have like 2 weeks. So you have to know what you're doing to get that right. So that's how we've done it in the past. That's the way we know it. Well, that's what we did Big Summer like.
Yeah, I mean, it may change in the future.
I hope it will change. Well, one day I want Craig and I to have a studio. That's what I want. That's what you want.
Yeah.
And then it's more sort of a natural process. Maybe you can just pop into the studio, put something down, go back in the next day, have it that kind of way of doing things.
Yeah.
So we don't know how album number 3 is gonna.
It's also good having like having a block of time where
that's
this is what we're going to.
You need deadlines also.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they are very important. Otherwise, things can drag on.
It was very nice talking to you, and
Me too.
I think you'll keep up the good work, and we'll keep on following you.
Oh, thank you so much.
That sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.